Na 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 Shrewsbury. Good evening. You're listening to the best podcast in all of Shropshire, the Talking Shrimp podcast. I'm Joel May, and I'm joined by
Mitchell Lewin. Hello.
Hello, welcome
From Shrewsbury.
from Shrewsbury.
Our home.
Salop.
Salah.
Up the town, come on.
We thought, hell to it.
Yeah,
This is where we're from. Why not tell you about it?
yeah, and most of you know anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, most of you do know. So
But up the town,
who cares?
yeah.
So yeah. Hello.
Yeah, we love Shrewsbury Town. This is going to be a bit of a football one today, so, please listen for the next couple of minutes so we get a listen. And if not, enjoy it.
Yeah, please stick around for at least 2 minutes.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, we go and watch the town most weeks, and sadly we're loyal supporters of the club.
We
through
are.
thick and thin.
We are.
Yep.
Just to give premise, Paul Hurst has just returned for the second time.
Yep, he's come back, our Lord and Saviour.
Honest thoughts on him?
I am on the fence.
As am I, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think he's got him and Chris Doig have got a good managerial partnership and a good knowledge base for what they want to do with the team.
Yeah, and
Obviously, he left in a bad way, so...
Yeah, I personally, going off actually watching football for so many years and every week on TV and stuff, I wouldn't say he's one of the best managers I've ever seen. Wouldn't say he's the worst, but tactic-wise, he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. I mean, we've seen a lot worse. I think that's the thing.
Yeah. He's very, very overhyped.
Yeah.
Even back when he got us to Wembley, the reasons that he got us there was that we had Dean Henderson and Ben Godfrey.
Which I say to this day was down to the recruitment, who was Adam Henshaw, I believe his name was. He was our head of recruitment back then.
Yeah.
But, our tactical analyst.
Yeah, but going back to that, yes, we did indeed go and watch Shrimpy Town. Not once, twice at Wembley, the famous stadia in England. And not once, but twice, we lost.
Yep, in that same season.
Yep.
So, yeah. Anyway, we won't bore you with Shrewsbury Town, but we are going to bore you with football. So, but before we do, I'm going to remove this present for you out of my jumper.
Okay, because you currently look like a Teletubby.
Yeah, I feel like a Teletubby. Do you want to take a picture for this to be today's episode picture, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Currently taking a photo of Mitchell with a TV in his chest.
A TV? Yeah, like a Teletubby. Hold on, I'll do your picture. There we go. Lovely. Are you ready for this? You ready for this present?
Yep. Hit me.
Here you go, mate. I got this for you.
Oh my goodness.
Ready? Catch it.
Oh my.
Do you want to describe what it is?
It's me. Well,
that's all yours, mate. That is.
It's.
Go on.
It's well, okay. Sorry, I was reading about it. It's a Minecraft toy.
It is. That's literally what it is. I don't know what it does. I don't know how it works.
No, I can see Steve. I'm pretty sure it's just kind of like a.
Yeah, I think it's just like a block thing that you put together. And...
Yeah. It's made by Mattel.
It is.
Any Barbie fans out there?
Yeah, I thought that was really weird.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
It's okay. That's all right. I don't know if you want to open it now or if
I'm going to do a bit of ASMR. Yeah.
Lovely.
I don't know what's in there, but...
I don't know what's in there either. Mate, that's been sat on my side now for about 2 weeks.
Where'd you get it from?
Tesco.
How much?
I won't tell you. How much do you think it is?
If I guess it, will you say yes?
Yeah.
Bang on the money.
Yeah, okay.
There's no way you paid full price for this. No way.
That's not what you said.
I'm going to say you haven't paid more than £3.50 for this.
That's not what you asked me. You said you'd give me a price and I'd tell you.
I said
exactly.
£3.50.
No, I didn't pay £3.50.
Higher or lower? Lower?
I paid less.
Like £2.50.
Less.
£2.10.
Less.
£1.
More.
£1.20.
More.
£1.30.
More.
£1.40.
More.
£1.50.
More.
£1.70.
Slightly more.
£1.75.
Slightly less.
£1.74.
Slightly less.
£1.73.
Yeah.
God, got there.
It was meant to be like £8 and it was reduced to £1.73, and I was like, oh, do you know what?
To be fair, yeah, I respect this. I will make this and we'll put it on the on
Yeah.
Instagram.
The same as I opened up the blocks of cement. You can make a TikTok for that.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I thought you can do.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Cheers, appreciate it.
That's all right.
On the side, there you go. Thank you very much.
It's okay.
Lovely. Well, that took a turn for football to Minecraft one.
Well, that's it. Well, we want to do a bit of a football / gamey / I don't really know episode, to be honest.
A nerdy
episode. Well, the main thing I said I want to talk about on this episode is my Football Manager career mode.
I'm handing it over to you. Fully.
I love Football Manager. I am a complete addict and have been for the past 8 years. I play that game on my phone religiously. Yeah, and just to clarify, yes, I know. For the die-hard Football Manager people listening, yeah, you should play it on a PC. It's better. I like the mobile version. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have it and just pick it up and drop it whenever you like,
Yeah, and not last year. The year prior to that, I completed it.
You did. I saw it.
I got all of the achievements. I did everything.
Yeah, I can vouch for this. Yeah.
So this year, I'm going to explain a bit about what I'm a journeyman.
Yeah, I've heard bits of this.
Yeah,
but,
I haven't told you too much because I wanted to tell you on the podcast.
Yeah. Okay,
Basically, I started as an unemployed manager.
Yep.
And I was unemployed until October time. And I had an offer. I was fishing around for jobs. I was like Monaco were after a manager, so I threw my CV out that way, and they thought, "Who the hell is this?"
They threw it right back.
Unknown manager with a bronze coaching badge.
They're like, no.
No way. No way.
No, sir.
I was trying my hand in Italy, all these places handing over my CV. No one interested. But do you know who was interested?
God.
Bromley Town, mate.
I thought it was, yeah.
Bromley Town were happy to take me on.
Bromley.
An unknown manager.
Where is Bromley?
I don't know. I think it's like West Midlands.
I was going to say, I think
it's either West Midlands or it's South London.
Yeah.
I think there's a place near South London called Bromley. I could be wrong. I should probably look.
I won't say it sounds like West Midlands.
Yeah, it does sound West Midlands, but
like
I've got a feeling
Birmingham,
it's South
Leicester,
London.
somewhere
But
around
I could be wrong.
Rugby. Yeah.
Anyway, I travel over to Bromley, mate. I've got to be honest. They made the wrong recruitment. I got Bromley relegated in the first season.
Any Football Manager addicts out there? Yeah, that's
so yeah.
Not the best start you could have done.
No, it's not. So I got
back unemployed.
I got relegated as Bromley.
Sacked.
Came into the first season. They were like basically like, we're willing to give you a chance, but you've got to fight for it, or you can just sort of offer your resignation now. And I was like, oh, fuck this, I'm gone, mate. Why
am I here?
I went. I was like, oh, I'll just go somewhere. I'll go over to like France or somewhere. I'll find like a low league team. So I couldn't find anyone. I hand me notice in. I leave. Yep. Shut the door on Bromley. We're done. Bromley's door closed.
Wash your hands.
Wash my hands with Bromley. So I let the season play out a little bit.
Okay. And any offers?
Oh, I'm throwing me job offers, mate. Willy-nilly.
You don't care anymore. You're not choosing.
National teams, mate. Egypt sacked their manager. I was like, I'll just chuck my CV at Egypt.
Oh, God.
Heard nothing back. Nothing. I think there was one Southampton came up who got relegated.
Yeah.
Didn't hear back.
Yeah,
nothing.
I was going to say, I don't think you would.
No, I wasn't going to.
So who was the club to give you a chance?
As well as getting relegated with Bromley, the other team that got relegated were Dorking
Town.
And they offered me a position.
Wow.
To play in the National League South.
Yeah.
And they were fucked. Financially ruined. I literally had to come in. They were massively in debt. Players on massive wages. So I just cleared out the whole team. I had a massive clear out of Dorking. Everyone gone.
Yeah.
Literally cleared out the whole team. And then I had 4 players who wouldn't leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent a whole season with Dorking, and they still wouldn't leave. So I went through the whole season, got rid of the team, cleared out, nice, fresh, got them financially stable, nice young players in, looking good, looking a good team, got them promoted.
Well done. That's
got
good.
them promoted, mate, in playoffs.
That's tidy.
Got promoted.
That. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's good. That is. I'll stay with Dorking. I'll
They've treated me well.
I'll try and go for another promotion. Try and get them into League 2.
Okay. Well, didn't go to plan.
Well, the way I kept them financially stable is I sent a lot of the players out on loan that wouldn't leave and who were still on contracts.
Okay.
So I could get the wages higher by offering them on 100% wages to other clubs.
Yeah, because they'd be.
But when they come back in, first day of the season, what did Dorking directors do? Hired a financial director. Took me out of control of the wages. I
Oh.
thought, you fucking bastards.
Yeah.
Like, at least give me a chance to sell some of these players who I couldn't sell last year.
Yeah, and then you can have.
Yeah, and then
play
sort
with
it out if you wanted
the
after. But
finances.
no, straight away, first day of the season,
I'd be livid.
I was living, mate. Started fishing for jobs straight away.
What? Because of that?
Yeah, started handing me notice in
Dawkins
everywhere.
loyal supporters.
Mate, they weren't loyal to me. I've got
No,
financially
they've
stable.
been loyal. The supporters are loyal. They don't know
Oh
anything.
yeah, I got no
else.
problem with Dawkins fan base, mate.
Yeah.
Virtually. I don't know in real
Virtually,
life.
yeah.
I thought myself as the modern day what's his name? Mark. What's their actual manager called? Mark someone. Did you
I
see the
have no
TikToks?
idea.
Did you not
No.
see their TikToks? Oh, they like
Oh, yeah.
the amateur
sorry.
side
yeah,
of football
yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
There's that Mark boy.
He always
Like-
gets sent off and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw myself as a bit of a him. I was like, oh, I'm not fucking around here. Fucking
Out I go.
yeah, out I go. So I
So
started
back
handing
down
me
you
job
went.
notice in. Well, to be fair, I was handing me job notice around, and they were like, "We want you to stay,
Yeah.
but we're annoyed that like, we know that you're applying for other jobs."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, well, I'll slow down." a
Well,
bit.
they've annoyed you. You've annoyed them.
Yeah, so I slowed down a bit, and we got into the season. I was doing all right. We won a few, lost a few. Bit, just floating around mid-table.
Yeah. Okay.
Floating around mid-table. And then I just, all of a sudden, the board sort of turned against me again. Just
Well,
the
they're like,
harmony against the board for me just lowered.
Yeah.
And then I got a job offer for Forest Green.
Oh well. I mean, the thing is with Forest Green is they pride themselves on the whole vegans, like
They do.
sustainability thing like that.
They do. Do you know what I told them? Go fuck yourself.
What? No, I'm joking.
No, not for the reason of not for the reason for the vegan thing.
No.
They were financially fucked, and I was like, no, I've been through this once before.
Yeah.
They were sat in the same league I was in.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm not going back.
Forest
to doing
Green are
this.
funny, like in real life. I don't know whether I like them or not.
Yeah.
I'm like 1 minute
Well,
I'm like ugh.
I was debating it, but then I was like, yeah, they had that financial stability. And last year, I was with Forest Green doing the same thing, like being a journeyman.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, not again. So I stayed with Dorkin, kept offering me jobs, like offering myself to get clubs.
Nice.
I got offered Stevenage, rock bottom of League 2, 24th on like 3 points.
This is before the January window.
Sorry, no, yeah, this is before January.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, nah, I don't really want to do that.
No.
Well, and then a job offer came up for
The town.
No,
Big old salad.
worse.
Wrexham.
Worse. Well, no, it's not worse than Wrexham.
Port Vale. Oh.
Do you know what, mate?
I
took it.
I
took it.
Right, we're ending the podcast.
I am
here.
currently Port Vale's manager.
I am very, very disappointed in you.
And do you know what else? Again, they, good team, to be fair. They had quite a good team. They're floating around. They were doing well. They were like 3rd, 4th in League 2.
And I hope you went there and fucked their season. You got
Current
them
day,
promoted.
I've lost like 7 games on the bounce.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I've gone in and I've got rid of like a load of their old players
Yeah.
who are on high wages. Like, they're not financially unstable. The managers just must have left. I don't know why they left. They were like 3rd, sat 3rd, doing well in League 2.
Yeah.
It's just coming up to January, and the manager's fucked off somewhere. So I've jumped in, left Dorkin, waved them goodbye. I've gone in Port Vale,
Yeah.
signed a load of players, sorted the wages out a little bit.
Yeah.
Started off
And
well,
lost.
got a few results. Mate, I lost 7-1 to Shrewsbury. And I was like, I feel bad about this, but I'm happy at the same time.
Yeah, for the first bit of losing to Shrewsbury is bad enough, really.
Mental. I went into the game, I was like, this is the first game I actually want Shrewsbury to lose in my life.
Oh, God.
As Port Vale manager. Mate, and I lost 7-1, so fair play to me, I suppose.
That is a sour taste.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm currently sat as Port Vale's manager at the end of the January
Like
transfer
mid-table.
window. Yeah, I've dropped us down to 11th. We've lost
Damn.
like 7 games on the bounce. Knocked out the EFL trophy to like Stevenage, who I turned down.
God.
Mate, it's not looking good. I'm like, what do I do now? So
I can't decide whether you're a good manager or just like
well,
a
normally I'm
fraud.
pretty good. This year I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling to like keep results going.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like I've just waffled a load there, but
No,
I've been
I
wanting
like
to tell
that.
you this
It's
for a
like
long time.
Fantasy sort of.
Yeah,
you know.
I love Football Manager.
I like that. Well,
I'll keep you updated.
I was gonna say I'd like to hear more. Like,
Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Yeah. So currently sat
yeah, I am disappointed in you.
for taking the Port Vale job.
Yes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I was a bit against it, but then I was like, Dorkin are trying to show me out the door here. They were sat 3rd. I was like, I can just get an easy promotion under my belt and leave.
Yeah.
But no, I fucked
No.
it. I don't think like, if I get a playoff place, I'll be happy. But I'm currently like fishing for jobs. I'm just sort of like I'm not offering myself out like anywhere, but like Monaco are looking for a manager and Saint Etienne and people like that, and I'm like, I like the idea.
Oh,
of
looking. Yeah,
France
go abroad.
or somewhere abroad.
Better weather.
Yeah, there was someone in the Bundesliga 3, and I was like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll try and get Port Vale promoted back to League One, and then I'll leave somewhere else. I ain't staying for more than just over half a season.
No.
But currently, not looking good. I think it's because I dropped to 5 at the back.
Yeah,
I never do 5 at the back.
I'm not 4-5 at the back.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
I don't mind necessarily 3 at the back with then the wingers or mid, But I'm a flat 4 man.
Same.
4 at the back.
I'm a 4-2-3-1 man.
Yeah, okay. I'm more of a 4-3-3.
Oh yeah.
I've always been a bit like attack minded. Like don't really care what the defense does. You just outscore your opponent.
Yeah. Nah, flat defense. CDMs who are good tackles and good passes.
Yeah.
Wingers you cut in. Cam just behind the striker. It's the same formation as you, really, just labelled a bit differently.
Yeah. Fair play.
There we are. So,
I'd like to ask you, whilst talking about football,
go on.
football icks.
Yeah.
You got any football icks from watching football that you just you turn your nose up with you? But like the weird things in football.
Yeah. Odd food at a football ground.
Yeah, actually, football scran is a great shout. Yeah, there's some weird
you get your
stuff.
pies, your sausage rolls, crisps.
Yeah.
Sweets to a degree.
I can,
But popcorn, I'm drawing a line.
Popcorn's, no.
Popcorn is not in a football ground.
Not at all.
No, it's weird.
Popcorn is just a cinema food.
Yeah, or like movie or some, I agree.
It's just cinema. I wouldn't even do a theatre.
No,
I wouldn't do a theatre.
Yeah, you're right, to be fair. I wouldn't have popcorn at a theatre either.
No.
You'd have like buttons at a theatre, wouldn't you?
Yeah, unless it's like a play sort of performance where you'd probably have a bev or two.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah, popcorn at a football.
What about yourself?
I like going off football's ground just before I've got one.
Go
but when we've been to grounds and you see, like you said, like we went to Anfield, they have a Scouse pie.
Yeah.
Wigan pie. I've been to Preston, they had a butter pie.
Yeah.
We went to St James Park. And I can't remember what was there, but it was the same thing where you have like a specific thing to the ground.
Pie from where you're from.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Yeah. Well,
so that's not an ick, but I like that.
If you're a Shrewsbury fan, you have a Balti pie.
Yeah.
A Balti pie.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we say a Balti pie, obviously everyone knows what a Balti pie is in like a curry pie, pretty much. But
allegedly, someone.
Yeah, allegedly. There was this photo going around a couple of years ago of this Balti pie with an actual bolt in it.
Yeah.
Like a metal bolt.
So
yeah,
there we go.
God bless him.
Home of the Balti pie.
Yeah, there you go. But football icks are small shin pads.
Yeah,
like Tic Tacs.
But then
that's pointless. What's the
completely
point
pointless. But then, what's the point in a shin pad to a degree? I know a lot of
if
footballers.
If you're gonna wear a shin pad, wear a normal shin pad.
I agree. I do agree.
If you want, what's the point in wearing a little one? Like,
if
you get absolutely
snapped.
Yeah, if you get snapped throughout the game and like
you're gonna say the C word.
I don't endorse that.
No.
But
in that term, it makes sense.
It doesn't
sound as bad when you say it like
no. But if you get
hunted, but with a C at the start.
Yes, and you get absolutely snapped.
Yeah.
What's that gonna do? What's it gonna do? Nothing.
Well, to be fair, what's a shin pad gonna do anyway?
Wow. Yeah.
They're more stopping grazes and stuff, which at that point you might as well have a big one. I don't know. I never had a problem wearing shin pads. I liked the feeling of them.
Yeah, I didn't like the straps at the back sometimes. They
I didn't like them ones either. I got ones that like wrapped around the bottom of your ankle and around your bottom of your foot.
Yeah, and then
so it was like
tuck
a
in.
sock, and then it went up here, and then it was just like it wasn't a strap, but it was like a mesh at the top of your.
Weirdly as well, it's not necessarily a football ick, but when you see a player, and it's like January. And they short sleeve with gloves on.
Yeah.
What?
Why? To be fair, I suppose if your arms aren't cold but your fingers are.
Yeah, but you may as well just
like
an under
sleeves.
Thing or
I do agree.
Yeah,
I do have to agree.
Yeah. One thing I do that miss though that like it used to be back in the day. You used to get like Tevez, Nazari, loads of players, Yaya Toure and stuff. A snood. Players used to always rock the snood.
Yeah, you love a snood.
Yeah. But you don't see it anymore. But
I've just found a really long hair on my back.
Oh.
That's why I'm like playing. Wait, not playing with myself.
Well, you are.
Like,
I mean,
I'm
watching this.
like,
You okay?
that's so long, man. What the hell? That's weird.
What do you want to do?
Sorry, nothing. It's blowing my mind. It's really long.
I mean, yeah.
I might pull it out and see how long it is. Measure it.
God.
Put it in a frame.
Another football kick, though, is a very, very generic kick, but this is directed at the FA currently. What the fuck is happening with officials?
Oh, yeah.
They seem to be getting worse and worse and worse, like to a point where I genuinely think they have a problem with their eyesight.
Yeah.
Like I'm sat in the stand and I'm questioning what I've just seen and thinking, have I got this wrong here? Because you're 2 yards away from it and you've called this wrong, or you haven't made a decision at all.
Yeah. Do we date this episode a bit? We might as well.
We can do, yeah. Do you give a
some of the worst officiating I've ever seen this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So just for who have Shrewsbury just played?
Town played Cambridge.
We played Cambridge on a Saturday, so that
3 o'clock, League One, normal game.
So that gives you some preference of when we saw
it.
Yeah. In going back to Port Vale, in their defence, I can see why that fan ran on the pitch after the referee.
Yeah, we had the same ref.
We had the same referee.
That game. So Vale played a game. I can't remember who they played.
Portsmouth, I think it was.
It was Portsmouth.
Yeah.
And this ref was shocking, as well as the Town one the other day. And the Port Vale van got very annoyed and ended up chasing the ref
off the pitch.
Down
It's funny.
The dugout.
We don't condone it. We won't.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't condone that. But airing your views and things, I think, should be allowed. But if I was a manager and I said this about a ref, I'd be fined.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
It's my opinion. It doesn't matter. I can't change the fact that Town lost the other day.
No.
But I
don't think it would have made a difference. I will say that.
No, Town didn't deserve to win. I don't necessarily think Cambridge deserved to win either.
No, we switched off at the start of the second half, which is
but the ref, honestly, I don't.
The linesman.
He
literally in front of his eyes, our player ran down the wing and put a cross in.
Yeah.
Their defender blocked it and it went out of play.
Yeah.
It's clear as day off the defender.
Yeah. He forgot he had a flag.
Waited half a second, then give a goal kick.
Yes.
What I don't understand is the ball was kicked so hard, even if he didn't see it, you heard the noise of it making contact with the player going out.
Yeah.
So and it was under his nose.
Yeah.
It was from me to you away.
It was literally 2 yards away.
That's the worst decision I've ever seen at a football match. Like,
it was bad.
The ref made some bad decisions, but that was the worst one I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not necessarily football. Like, I mean, everyone's going to say stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
At the end
of the day, we're just salty fans who lost. But I will say in our defence, we didn't deserve to win. So.
Cambridge were a good side. I think they played quite well.
They played very well.
But I don't think they deserved to win, and we didn't deserve to win.
We just switched off at the start of the second half, and they got that second goal, which won on the game. So
yeah.
But
yeah, I agree with that.
We'll stop moaning about Shrewsbury now.
Yeah, no. I don't know football X. I think another weird thing though is like the whole Wembley thing. So when we went to Wembley, we played Rotherham in the League One playoff final, right? Two sides that aren't close to London at all.
No, not at all.
No, and for some reason, like, it doesn't matter where you're from or what the sides are or anything like that. It just has to always be at Wembley.
Yeah.
Semi-finals, finals for any cup and stuff, it always has to be Wembley. And I know people look forward to it, I get that, but I just don't understand it. You've got all these fantastic grounds. Like, Town versus Rotherham, it would have been more sensible to play it like Leicester's ground or Villa's ground or something that's closer to like both of us.
Yeah.
Or Leeds or something. Like anything like that, where it's like, it's a good stadium anyway.
Yeah.
But like, I don't get, like, we're never going to fill Wembley.
No.
Both us and Rotherham, we haven't got enough fans.
No.
So what's the point in it being played at Wembley?
Yeah.
So,
and in a country that's so financially unstable these days as well for day-to-day people.
Yeah.
Like, you're making them travel.
Down?
Yeah. A train to London is 80 quid.
Yeah.
If not more.
Yeah.
There and back, maybe over 100 quid now.
Yeah, and the tickets weren't cheap, and
tickets are over 40 quid.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's another football that I would probably say that needs capping is the price of tickets.
Price of tickets, ridiculous.
Yeah, it's absolutely mental, isn't it?
Like, do we want a massive ramble about players' wages?
No, we could leave it for another one. That's an interesting one, because we could talk about the difference between the men's and women's game as well with that, and like how it works with.
Fuck it, we're doing it now.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so Go on then. You start.
Football wages as a general are too high.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
But then the argument stems as there's so much money in the industry
Yeah. The revenue.
that it
That's-
generates enough revenue that they can play these players that money.
Yeah.
So when you have the male and female games,
That's the reason.
that's why you
Behind
have players on so much money to others who don't.
Yeah, it's like
So-
the town and
Town versus
Liverpool.
Premier League, yeah.
Yeah, so like Liverpool had, I don't know, Salah. He'd be on
300k.
300 grand a week, whatever.
Yeah.
Town might be on 3k a week.
If that, that's probably quite a high wage.
Yeah.
So
But that's because we only average 5,000, 6,000 every
whereas
week.
Liverpool are filling a what
50, 60,000.
50, 60, yeah.
Yeah. And that's why and it's worldwide as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas Town's not.
Televised everything, like
Yeah, so that's the revenue behind it. It's just, that's why, and the women's game hasn't been a lot around for long enough in
to get that revenue.
yeah the amount of backing by
Yeah.
fans and TV and stuff like that. It is getting better,
Oh, definitely.
and you see the progress. Like the other day, the transfer record was broken. It was like 400k or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But even that's mental
But that's
when you compare
like
to
a wage for a Championship/League One.
yes,
wage.
yeah.
Sorry, transfer fee.
Yeah. It's
So
not,
therefore, that's a good.
that's the current level that it's at right now.
That's a
isn't
good
it?
bearing
still
to,
growing,
to
but-
grasp the wages then players should be on.
Yeah. But the whole men's thing, it is ridiculous.
much.
The wage,
Yeah.
and the bonuses and stuff,
Ridiculous.
yeah. And you get young players who come through thinking they're the next Ronaldo and stuff, buying a sports car and stuff, and they're 18 and thinking they're all that, and how are they gonna ever progress? Because they've got it.
Yeah.
There's nothing to work towards.
No,
And
their life is that's their life. They're
Yeah.
footballers, and that's their life now.
Yeah, definitely.
They've made it.
yeah.
Which is nothing against them.
Yeah, but if you put
If I could, I would do that.
Oh yeah, but if you put it into perspective for Bobby Charlton,
Yeah.
so after the Busby Babes and all that lot and everything, he had to kind of rebuild United with other players and stuff, and he was earning less than a postman.
Yeah,
But he did it because of the love of the game.
Yeah.
But you won't get that now.
No,
That's
definitely.
why football's kind of dying.
It's
in
like
that respect.
Pogba. He didn't get the wage he wanted, so he didn't play, didn't he?
Yeah, he
that
was
was
just
a rumor, allegedly.
Yeah.
He faked an injury because
Yeah.
he wasn't getting paid
Well,
the wages he wanted.
Gareth Bale in Madrid.
Yeah.
The manager didn't like him. He was more than happy. He sat on the bench for 500 odd K a week.
Yeah, not getting paid.
Who
Going to play
cares?
golf.
He was like, yeah, all right, no problem.
Yeah.
Sit in Spain at a
Yeah,
villa
who
or
was it?
whatever.
Jack Colback? Jack Colback? What's his name?
Sunderland.
Yeah, what's his name? Jack Colback.
Jack Colback.
That's his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was sat on Sunderland's books for years, wasn't he? Being paid, not
yeah.
being. He wasn't.
He just
He
sat
didn't,
with
he
the
didn't
money.
want
He
to go
was happy.
anywhere. He was just happy to take the money. Which, if you're being offered that contract
You're gonna
and you've got
like,
you're happy living in Sunderland and you don't want to move away and
yeah,
like
you'd run it out, wouldn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you love football, then no, you wouldn't. You'd move somewhere else to play
True.
games.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've not been a footballer, so I don't know. But yeah, at the end of the day, the revenue pays the wages.
yeah.
And think how big the men's football is at the minute.
Yeah.
That's got nothing to do with quality.
I would say men's football is the biggest sport on the planet.
It is. It has to be.
And any Americans listen to this, I'm sorry, but it's true.
It has to be.
When you break down how many people watch the World Cup final, Champions
Yeah.
League final, even United Liverpool every season, compared to I don't know, Super Bowl and stuff.
Super Bowl's big, but it's
still,
not that.
No, it's still it's in a whole league of its own.
Yeah.
But
Football trumps.
yeah.
Soccer trumps.
Soccer, yeah. That's a football league.
It's the only country its name, I
Soccer.
believe, is
Everything else
not
translates
football.
to
Yeah,
football.
it's like
doesn't it?
football or foosball. No, foosball's different. But
No, but it does translate
yeah,
to football.
they're all
doesn't it?
very trans. I think that is the only country that's
I think
not.
it is. Yeah.
And yet they speak the same language as us, but they.
Yeah. And
It's
then
because
they
they had
call
American football.
yeah, that's the
They had football anyway.
Yeah.
But then why didn't they just call it English football rather than soccer? Why didn't they call it English football?
Yeah.
Because it started in
They
England.
call
didn't it?
yeah.
Football started in England. It's the English game. Yeah?
Football side England. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
In Sheffield,
Hey, look at that trivia. That was good.
I think.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, Sheffield United, the oldest team.
There you go. This is another football trivia. Who holds the most Premier League appearances
Gareth
record?
Barry?
Currently, yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Soon
James
to be
Milner's
James Milner.
slowly coming for it.
He's got
he's
like
still-
16.
It's more than that, I think.
No, it's not that close.
Really?
It's not that far. Sorry. Yeah, it's quite close. Yeah. But yeah,
I thought it was like 50, and I don't think he'll get 50.
fastest hat trick in the Premier League.
Shane Long?
I don't know if it's Shane Long or it's Mane. But
Mane would have been my second guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Shane Long has the fastest goal.
Yeah, possibly.
I could be wrong on that as well. I don't know. But
Yeah.
Any other football leagues? So we tangent massively away from football leagues.
Football leagues.
I'm trying to think of any now.
Yeah,
the food ones. I've got one which we've touched on before.
Here we go.
Alcohol in football grounds.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is another thing with the FA and government. I don't get.
It doesn't make sense. It does make sense. I can understand. I suppose the argument is a small bunch have ruined it for the all.
Yeah.
You've got the football hooligans who drink a lot, cause problems.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, the simple answer is ban the football in the grounds.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like I'll be honest, like even with the town where every club has those wankers.
Oh, 100%.
Every club
Massive.
has those people, but it is such a small majority.
Yeah, but then the small majority ruins it for the rest. But then, I suppose you say, what's the argument with us going to gigs where you see alcohol being drank in the venues, the cups thrown around?
Yeah, and that's like praise because it's the atmosphere.
Yeah, the atmosphere makes it. Which, to be fair, it does. But then, what's to say like
a 90th minute winner when your team needs to stay up or something?
Yeah,
and you
launch your drink,
but you'll get chucked out.
Yeah,
but that atmosphere, that passion, it's not because you're doing it out of like despite or you're causing harm or anything like that, you know. But like genuinely, it is to the point where like I can pretty much take anything to a gig, especially outdoor or festival stuff.
Within reason. Yeah.
Within reason.
You're searched going into most games. I suppose the argument is, would you want to be searched going into a football ground? I suppose you are searched going into football grounds most.
Weirdly, though, you're always searched to an extent because they always look at you, don't you?
Yeah.
Even when we go in the same turnstile every week at the same time, usually by the same shoe and stuff, but they'll still make sure you haven't got anything.
I will say, I've never had an issue of being searched. I've never had an issue with being checked. I don't have a problem with that.
No, I don't have a problem
as
with that,
long as it's done on everyone.
Yes.
Like,
completely agree.
It has to be. That's the whole point of the process.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Get when you go to some football grounds where it's picked. The same as gigs, to be fair.
Where you're
they do it at some gigs.
Yeah.
They'll just quickly pat someone down, and then they'll let 3 people through.
Yeah, it's different to like an airport security where they'll all check you and then do an advanced search on certain people. Fair enough, but yeah, with that, I don't agree with that. It should just be everyone.
To be fair, nothing. I will say what's doing it right at the minute, and I hate to use this as an example because it's not preemptive. It's too late.
Yeah.
Manchester Arena now have a very good
very
system
very good.
Where you walk through a scanner where it detects you first.
Yeah.
And then if like they take people with bags through one side, where they search you, they scan the bag and scan you separately.
Yep.
Whereas if you don't have a bag, you walk through a scanner, it scans you.
And then you get searched.
And then you get searched. Yeah. It's really good. It's the best one I've seen.
Very sensible.
But it's horrible for me to say, but that's too late.
Yeah, I agree.
It's too late, and I'm not going to touch on why.
No, but you're totally right.
If you know Manchester Arena, then
you
know that's what's happened there. So it's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then that's the reason why they search at football games.
Another football ick, and a lot of people agree with this, and I know there's certain reasons behind it before everyone says like, oh, but you don't know this, spitting.
What do you mean, like
it's
players
disgusting.
on the pitch? Or...
Yeah, man, it's vile.
Yeah.
Like, I get people say it's to do with, like, the palate and it enhances your performance and all this. Like, to an extent, yes. Point of it is disgusting.
I agree.
It's vile.
I do agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it's a thing, really.
There is reasons behind it, like, genuinely, like, scientific reasons, but it's still horrible, like,
Yeah, what's to stop you just having a bit of a drink of water? There's no bottles at the side of them or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know, but... Yeah.
Any other football things you want to talk about?
I was just gonna say, who's one of the best like players you've ever seen live, like in the flesh, actually playing.
Good question. That's a good question, actually.
The best players.
I know you're not a big fan of him, but for me, I liked that I've seen Drogba play live. To be fair, we've seen Salah play live.
We have seen Salah. He was awful.
Twice.
Yeah,
we
twice.
Went to watch a Liverpool game recently. He played, didn't he? He wasn't that. Didn't think much of him then.
3
really.
times.
To be fair, I'm going to say a controversial thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really rate Salah as a player. I rate his numbers. I rate his goal scoring ability.
Salah is.
I don't like how he plays.
Yeah,
Personally, I hate that style of play. It's lazy.
What I'm going to say
it
is so
works,
controversial, but I can back it up.
Go on then.
Salah's one of the best, if not the best, Premier League winger ever. But he's awful.
Yeah, it's true.
He is such a, like... when you watch him, he's so, like, treading on eggshells.
Yeah.
And, like, or not involved.
Yeah.
And then he picks ball up,
and
it's a
something
goal.
happen. Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's just like his numbers and stats class. But when you compare him to, like, Henry,
yeah,
Henry's a better
player.
Winger than Salah. Like,
yeah.
But if you go on stats, he's not or whatever.
Yeah,
like, it's
that's
weird.
the thing, isn't it? It's hard. It's hard to determine, like...
Yeah.
I much prefer hard-working players.
In the all-time, 11, if you did a Premier League one, Salah could be in there.
Yeah,
but no
there's a
one wants
massive
him
argument.
to be in there.
No, I wouldn't pick him, but he kind of has to be.
Yeah,
for a right winger.
Yeah,
he kind of has to be.
Yeah.
Who would take his place? Maybe. Would you class Ronaldo? I don't know if he really played that.
He did. But that's the thing, though. It's a hard one. But I'd probably say one of the best players is Drogba's not a bad shout.
Drogba's
a bad shout. Schneider was good. Wesley Schneider.
Yeah,
he was good.
in the same game, wasn't it? We played Galatasaray pre-season.
Yeah, and but if you're going off recently, one of the like he doesn't seem like a footballer when you watch him is Van Dijk.
Yeah,
he's so calm.
Yeah,
he's one of the calmest players I've ever seen on a football pitch. Like, he gets the ball and it's just like it's like having a kickabout in the park.
No, I do agree. He is one of the best centre backs that's been in the
I just realised I'm sounding very biased here, but yeah. Okay.
Well, no, not really.
Fuck it. I'll throw myself under the bus. Matter as well for United. He was good.
He was very good.
He was very good that
when
game.
We saw United play.
Yeah, he absolutely got us and yeah.
And Hazard was pretty good when we played when we saw Chelsea play.
Yeah, Willian was better.
Willian was better, actually. I take that back. Yeah. Willian was a lot better.
There's a controversial thing. Hazard, he was very good and stuff with Chelsea and things. Willian's close to him.
Willian
and
no
one
ever
mentions about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the argument would be longevity, but not really.
Yeah.
Hazard's dropped, man.
Here's
Willian's still playing.
Do you know what's mad, right? This is going to sound controversial too, but Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes, that was always the debate, right? And you can only pick two, blah, 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 whatever. And it was always like, oh, I'll have this one, I'll have this one, right? The debate now is Gerrard, Lampard, and De Bruyne.
Do you want to explain why De Bruyne has gone in, or do you want to explain why?
Because De Bruyne is a better player than Scholes, and Scholes was the worst out of the three. That's why De Bruyne's got him.
I'm going to say it differently. I'm going to say he's not the worst. He had the better team around him. So he looked a better player than he actually was. That's how I'm going to word it.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Because
individually, Lampard and Gerrard are better players.
Yeah.
I think, personally.
No, they are. Like, if you go on like stats and everything, like, yeah, you'll say, oh, Scholes won, da. But again, the team around them.
The team is a good team.
Yeah.
And
the manager. Alex Ferguson's the best manager in Premier League history.
Yeah.
Like,
we spoke about that in the past, haven't we? So.
Yeah. But it's true, and if you're, but then again, like, if you know ball, when you watch like Scholes, yeah, he's class. But like Gerrard and Lampard, you've got to take into consideration, like, yeah, I know that you'll say like, oh, Gerrard's played with Alonso, Lampard's played with Terry, and players like that. But they've also played with Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
And like,
there's an argument that Park Ji-sung is a better midfielder than Scholes.
But yeah, he's very underrated. Yeah,
in my opinion.
Michael Carrick,
yeah,
very good player. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's
Paul Scholes is probably the best out of them.
I mean, personally, I think De Bruyne trumps Gerrard and Lampard.
I agree.
Personally, he's the best midfielder
that's
ever played in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I mean, Yaya Toure is better than Scholes.
Ooh, that's a closer debate, I think. I suppose it's the argument because they were always English. So why have we put De Bruyne in that list? Because he's not English. Because there's a lot better other midfielders.
Yeah, if you go in English, yeah, fair, yeah, I'll agree.
Then it stays the same. I think we just adding De Bruyne in for the mix.
Yeah. But
I've got one other thing to say.
Okay.
Pyrotechnics at football. Yes or no?
Yes, if it's in certain areas.
Agreed.
That's the best way I can put it.
Agreed. I completely agree.
So, like, if you've, like, at the town, we have a safe standing area where that's the only place in the ground you can stand for the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that's what it's agreed on, and it's all done before the game even is sold or whatever, So yeah, if you took a flare into the game or anything, like you see at Boca and things, it looks class. All these like tifos and the pyro and stuff, great class. And all the fans there are fine because everyone knows
chose that section.
Yeah, all the stewards know.
More rowdy. There's gonna be, there's gonna be pyro. There's gonna be more singing, standing.
Yeah,
it's a standing section.
Yeah, I mean, look at how much like a gig is planned and then used, and it looks class. That's the same thing as a fan base would do, and with the club, if you agreed on it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah,
we're literally the only country. Well.
One of
the only countries that doesn't allow pyro in the grounds.
Yeah.
For why? Are the football hooligans really ruined it that much?
Yeah. I think the FA are really, not just because of that and things, but the FA are like making football such a damp sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they advertise every year as this is the best year of football, and
yeah. And
it does get better every year. Football does get better every year.
I think it's got worse.
I disagree.
I think it.
Sorry, I just thought back to the one stat that they were praising. Do you remember at the start of the season they were loving that they were adding all this extra time, extra minutes, and all that lot?
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks into that, they released a stat that said like ball in play.
Yeah.
And it went from like 53 minutes to like 57.
Yeah.
And they were praising it as if like they'd cured world hunger by adding an extra 4 minutes of ball in play to a football match.
But you've caused more controversy with it.
Well, I got no issue with the ball being in play.
Season,
you're playing for that. But my issue is if you're paying for a 90 minutes game of football, 56 minutes, 57 minutes of the ball being in play is fucking terrible for value for money.
Oh yeah, it's still
and the ticket prices are going up. So
yeah.
I feel like I've just moaned a load.
No,
we needed a football moan episode. We're sorry if you don't like football.
Yeah, we need to get it all out there. Yeah. But yeah, we follow the town and
we are from Shrewsbury. We support Shrewsbury, and we won't always talk about Shrewsbury. So.
No,
we don't. To be fair, we try not to talk about football too much.
Yeah, give me an underrated player then.
Underrated player.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wherever, town, Premier League, whatever you like.
Oh God. I'm awful at these, man.
I'll give you the most underrated player in football history.
Go on.
Here's a hot take.
Go on.
Sergio Busquets.
Is he underrated?
I think so.
There's like compilation videos.
Because everyone always says, but everyone always says about Xavi and Iniesta.
I do agree. Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
I don't know. He's up there with like one of the most underrated.
He created that role basically, didn't he?
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
He created
that
role of play.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say he's the most underrated. He is underrated to a degree.
For honours.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have an answer to underrated.
No.
I don't know. I don't have an answer to underrated. I'm sorry.
Well, have you got any football like opinions that you want to air? Because I think I've covered quite a few here. To be fair,
I don't have many opinions. Gareth Bale is the best
British player ever.
Best British player ever.
Yeah, 100%. Great. Yep.
I think.
Then Rooney.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the ones.
Possibly.
I think it probably is.
I don't know. My opinion changes too much. I don't know. I'm not really ever set on an opinion. So.
No. Okay. What's your favourite position?
Sorry.
I was waiting all episode to ask that.
I love a CDM.
Like a sweeper, sort of.
Love a dogged.
Or box to box.
Absolutely snapping players. Yeah. Getting the ball, though, safely.
Yeah.
I love a good tackler of a ball.
Yeah.
But then can pass it as well.
Very underrated role.
I love that role. I love that role so much.
Yeah. See, I'm more forward one. I'd probably say a cam.
I do love a cam as well, but I love seeing a good pass. For me, a good pass is more enjoyable than a goal.
Yeah,
which is mental. Yeah. I'd much rather see a player ping a ball. If you've got like 40 yards,
if you've got a good keeper and someone in the middle, I think you're pretty set on a good team. Yeah. Like you've got a good start. No, because like you can roll with like good wingers and stuff, and a big guy up front and things like that. But if you've got a good centre player, whether he's playing box to box or whatever, and then you've got a good keeper, I think you keep clean sheets and then work from the midfield.
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's the same with anything, though. You could say, as long as you've got a good goal scorer, doesn't matter who you got in goal.
No, because the goal scorer could always score like a hat trick, but you concede 4 because you got a shit defence.
Yeah, but then you could say, in the next game, that goal scorer scored 4, and somehow the team have managed to keep out 2. So
Yeah,
there's an argument both ways.
Oh yeah, but
I don't know. Yeah, but no, I love a CDM. Good, like not crunching tackles, but winning the ball back in before it hits the defense, or tracking back, covering wings. I like a good CDM.
Yeah.
And then to be able to pin the ball around, just keep the ball moving, like biscuits.
Yeah.
Sergio Biscuits.
Yeah, I agree.
Busquets.
Maybe we'll do like a football reacts or something like that.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, on Valentine's Day it will be.
Mm-hmm.
There will be an episode of us playing Pro Clubs coming out, I believe.
Yeah.
Will it? No, it won't. It would have already come out. On Valentine's Day, there'll be a Minecraft episode coming out. The Pro Clubs episode would have already come out. It would have come out at the start of the Wednesday that's just been. So,
yeah.
There you can see Gary Norman, the striker, for Talking Shrimp, and the Cam Bryn Llewellyn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I wish I could play as a CDM on Pro Clubs.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It just doesn't work. It doesn't like CDM doesn't work in the way that you play as an any.
Yeah.
But Cam does.
Yeah, that's what you got to look forward to. So.
Well, no, you've already watched it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy with the football
so.
talk?
Yeah,
sorry if we, as I said, we spoke so much about football. We know our demographic of audience at current is massive.
Yeah, but there's some football icks and things that people might find funny and things. So,
yeah.
You know, if you don't, it's our podcast, so I don't care.
Just wait for the next one.
Yeah, sure.
And there's a Minecraft episode coming out on Wednesday, on Valentine's Day. Unless we plan something else beforehand.
Yeah. Oh, another just quick football ick. I don't want to hear Sweet Caroline for a good 12 months.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm pretty happy with that. Unless England win the Euros, I'll sing it all my might, walk around the street, I don't care. But unless that happens...
They're ruining the song. Just
chill, Neil Diamond.
Chill it.
Neil Diamond needs to be like Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Just go away for most of the year, come out when it's needed, and then go back away.
Every other game, maybe. Maybe every other 3 games.
Yeah.
Not every fucking game.
No.
Jesus. Every game you go to.
Hope you enjoyed. Up the town.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Pancake Day. Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
That's all we got to say.
Yeah.
Salah.
Up the town.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.